Hi, this is Brittany Herrera with CIT 360, and I'm going to do a familiarity review with the use case document. All right, let's begin. So what's a use case document? It's a document that ties the business needs to the design and development of the system. It can be high level or very detailed, and it's used to identify and organize how a system interacts with its users and or services and the actions involved with performing a task or goal. And this website has some information and that I took from there. So how do you write a use case document? This website gives you some details. And so you identify the users who will use the application, system, or website. Then you pick one of those users, and then you define what the user will do on the application, the system, the website, basically the user goals. And then you form the path of events or the steps that are taken to perform that action. And then you define or explain what the system should do or how the application will react to the actions of the user. So for each user, you repeat these steps 3 through 5. All right. Elements. So you have actors, those are the users. Stakeholders, someone or something with a vested interest in the system. Primary actor is a stakeholder who initiates an interaction with the system to achieve a goal. Preconditions are what must happen before the use case occurs. Triggers are events or actions that causes something else to occur. And the main success scenarios are a use case that goes perfect, and then alternative paths are things that maybe go wrong or create a different path. And I've got this information from this website. All right, the benefits of the use case document. So documenting a plan and explaining the steps of the action or list of actions helps developers and stakeholders and users plan and determine a plan of action when things go wrong and when things go right in order to meet the goal of the action or the list of actions. Examples of the use case document. So there's a website. Here's a website here, and it has a lot of great information. Here's the example they use for theirs. All right. So in this case, they wanted to do a housekeeper that does laundry on Wednesdays. She washes a load, dries a load, folds certain items, she irons some items, then she throws away certain items. So here's the simple use case for that. It's doing laundry. The actor is the housekeeper, and the basic flow is Wednesdays, the housekeeper reports to the laundry room. She sorts the laundry that is there, and then she washes each load. Then she dries them, folds them, the things that need folding, irons and hangs the items that are wrinkled, and then throws away any laundry that is shrunken, soiled, or scorched. So here's a middleweight use case for that same thing. So again, doing laundry, and the actor's housekeeper. And so Wednesday, basically the same thing. The housekeeper reports to the laundry room, sorts the laundry, washes each thing, dries each thing, folds them. And then alternative flow is if she notices that something's wrinkled, she irons it, hangs it on the hanger. If she notices something's still dirty, she re-washes it. And if she notices something shrank, she throws it out. All right, so the heavyweight use case would be the housekeeper does laundry, and then basically the actor is still the same housekeeper. And again, the same thing, Wednesdays, they go to the laundry room, housekeeper sorts it and proceeds to launder each item, folds them, and removes them and irons the things that need ironing. And here's some more details. It's in domestics. It's, again, the actor, and the trigger is the dirty laundry is transferred to the laundry room on Wednesday. The precondition is it's Wednesday. And the second precondition is the laundry is in the laundry room. So here's the basic flow of that. Basically, the first step here is the housekeeper sorts the laundry items. Housekeeper washes each load. Housekeeper dries each load. Housekeeper verifies the laundry item does not need ironing and is clean or not shrunken. And then they verify the laundry is foldable, folds the item, and then does this until there's no more laundry to be folded. Laundry is clean and folded. And so basically you get more detailed, and then if there is an alternative path, they explain those steps, and then they the termination outcome is at the end, what's the goal? And it's always the dirty laundry is washed or rewashed. So here's the post conditions. All the laundry is clean and folded or hung up. And here's the business rules. Laundry can only be done on Wednesdays. All ironed laundry gets hung on hangers, and all of the damaged laundry is thrown out. All right, so I started my use case, and I came up with, let's do payroll, okay? So for this case, we pay employees, the actor is the accountant, and the basic flow is on Fridays, the accountant reports to the office to review and submit payroll to all employees. Then reviews, submits, prints checks, and dispenses checks to employees, and direct deposits checks for employees that are on leave, sick, or out of town. And then here's the middleweight. So again, it's pay employees, the accountant is the actor. Again, the same flow, but alternative flows are if the payroll is scheduled on a day of a holiday or company shutdown, the accountant will perform their duties of payroll the day before the holiday or shutdown. Alternative flow number 2, if the accountant is sick and or unable to perform his or her payroll duties as scheduled, one of the following HR employees, which is the manager, assistant manager, or secretary, will perform the payroll duties until the accountant is able to return. And then if the software or computer system is unreachable during a scheduled payroll day, the accountant or the HR representative will manually log and write checks for each employee. So here's the heavyweight use case. It's the same thing. You pay employees, it's the accountant. Use case overview. On Fridays, the accountant reports to the office. Review submits payroll to all employees. Review submits prints checks. The subject area is accounting. The actors are the accountant, HR employees, and employees. And the trigger is timesheets are submitted to HR and accounting. Precondition is it's Friday. Precondition 2 is timesheets are in. And we do the same thing. Here's the basic flow for that and the steps that go about. So you're reviewing everything, the actors, the accounting, timesheets are in, it's Friday, and now we go accountant gathers timesheets, accountant reviews each timesheet, accountant submits payroll, accountant prints checks, accountant dispenses each checks, accountant deposits requested checks, and the termination outcome is all payroll is done for all employees. So basically, for each one of the paths, whether it's a perfect path or there's an alternative flow, you put the steps that happen and the triggers. So like this is the one if it's on a holiday. So the precondition is that the scheduled payroll falls on a holiday or company shutdown. The trigger is that the timesheets are submitted to HR and accounting. So, and then again, this one is if they're sick. So it's Friday, timesheets are in, it's Friday. Precondition number 1, it's scheduled payroll day. Precondition number 2, the accountant is sick. And then the steps are taken in order to get the termination outcome of all payrolls done for each employee. And this is a software system if something's down with that. So I hope that this information helps explain what the use case document is used for. It is really helpful in planning and making sure everyone knows their roles and responsibilities when things do go wrong, that they have a plan of action. Let me know if you have any questions, and I enjoyed doing this presentation. Thank you so much. Bye.